Okay? Now, I was in my motherfucking meeting, and I ain't know if I had to come out swinging or if bitches was, I didn't know. Bitch tried to be slick. Probably knew I had a meeting with all the alleged stalking they've been up to. Now look, bitch. I don't know one of your motherfucking songs. Not one, bitch. Y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I'm not. Y'all, do y'all want to know something? Yo, like, y'all, I'm not being funny. Um, like, today, this whole day, I've been on my chill vibe, like, handling my business. You know what I'm saying? And can play with Mizza. Les Miserables, bitch. I said, find you some motherfucking else body to play with, bitch. You already played with your own hoe, and we seen how that went, bitch. And I don't, surgery shame or body shame. I don't even do that. But, bitch, I don't know if you fat, obese, chubby, or skinny. You see? And so now I got to call Dr. Now to make me figure out what the fuck has been going on here. Bitch, because what retrograde was you in, ma'am? You see what happens when you're so thirsty to be stupid and motherfucking corny? I'm saying, so good. So good. Y'all, but I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. Listen, I don't know. Oh, oops. Gotta get up on my here. Y'all, I'm not making. I got something to do, but it's gonna take an hour. Um, but the whole thing is, leave me the fuck alone. When you see me in certain way or form, I would advise you. So let me get this straight. You were one of those, kids loved music, and then when you started tweeting. Now, I don't know if this was before or after Freckles and Bumbleina came out. Okay? Which one? So I don't know which came from. However, Bumbleina, bitch, told you. It tells me a lot about you, man. So instead of you coming on Twitter to give props to the top black women in your field at that time, to the women who you later worked with. So I guess they weren't that bad after all, huh? You were just one of the kids that couldn't get in the crowd, at the in crowd, huh? You went and started drawing freckles on your motherfucking face and rearranging shit. But let's get to the heart of who Les Miserables is. Les Miserables is. Oh, oops. All right, y'all. I'll be back. I'll be back in an hour. Okay? Because we have to discuss this, beautiful women and beautiful men of Gag City. We have to discuss this. We will no longer tolerate not being able to speak on the abuse that we've suffered at the hands of any powerful person, you see. And then they send out their little chicken heads, not knowing that I've been compiling information for 5 years. So if I were you, Okay. But yeah, does she in like? I didn't know what she had tweeted about. Did she tweet about her shows or something? I don't know. But do these people not know my my stats? Like, does this woman think like on any day that if me and her walked in the room, like in any country in the world, these bots done got to your motherfucking fat heads? I see. Y'all don't even know who's a motherfucking superstar and icon anymore, huh, Mizza? Mizza, you're not an icon. You are a yodeling fool who needs auto tune, who done dissed every female entertainer, it seems, based off of, the screenshots. Take your yodeling ass on somewhere else, bitch. What the fuck? And you done tried to break that man back or something, I think, allegedly. How the fuck did you match the dots every time you put back on the freckles is what we the people want to motherfucking know. And did Desiree Perez take her motherfucking deposition?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Bruja for kind of coming to y'all with a tarot reading. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like my channel, and share my video. Yo, I'm not going to try to hold y'all very long, but I'm going to get this video out. It's been a minute since I've recorded, and y'all know I want to try to give y'all a little bit of flavor when I come back. When I come back after it's been weeks and I ain't then dropped a video, I try to give y'all a little bit of flavor, try to give y'all a longer reading so that you can have something to chew on in case I decide to take another absence. But also YouTube suggested that I put space and distance in between when I upload. So if it's been like 15 days or something, just know that I'm following YouTube's protocol. Not protocol, but their suggestions that, I might get more followers or more viewers if I allow my videos to cook a little bit, So they like, let your videos cook a little bit, sis. I wasn't recording very, very often, but apparently according to my stats, YouTube suggests that I maybe let my videos cook a little bit and record maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do once every 2 weeks because that's a long time. I know I haven't talked to y'all in about 2-3 weeks now, but it was Leo season, baby. And Miss Bruja gonna be a Leo, honey. I'm gonna enjoy my damn season. But I know I might, record something once a week or something like that. I'm going to try to get back into that rotation of that for y'all. But if it's not once a week, I'm definitely going to be recording like once every 10 days. Okay, I'm just trying to follow the format that YouTube is giving me, or the formula that they're presenting, so that maybe I can get some more viewers. Because I appreciate all 2,600 of y'all, or however many of it is that it is of y'all. I appreciate every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all viewing my channel. I appreciate y'all sharing the video. I appreciate y'all interacting by leaving comments. I appreciate all of that. But we trying to get our viewers up. I'm trying to get that first jump, that 10. I need to get to 10,000 subscribers, y'all. Give me the 10,000 subscribers so we can really start to cook around here, okay? Anyway, like I said, I was going to start doing longer videos for y'all, and I think I'm going to start doing more energy readings surrounding these celebrities versus, just going at them, because I want to make sure that I'm going deep enough for y'all to understand, just in case you subtract the celebrity from the reading and decide that this applies to some situation that's going on in your life. Like, I don't get a chance to always do my zodiac readings, and I'm going to get back on that for y'all, I promise you that. But I want to be able to make sure that I make my readings clear enough to where that it can translate to your situation if there's some bullshit going on in your life, or just, you need a little bit of clarity. Sometimes you can look at somebody else's reading and you can get a message from that. And I want that to be what is happening for y'all, okay? Now, before we get into things, look at my nails. Y'all know I gotta show my goddamn nails off because I'm proud of my little skill. I taught myself how to do nails, and I think I do okay, but I think I ate these up a little bit, okay? I ate these the fuck up, and I like these, and I love these, and I think I'm gonna do another set, and I'm gonna do them blue. Not just like this, but almost like this. I just wanted to show y'all my nails. Purr. We purring over here. These nails is just cunt, honey. Yes, they are. Even if you don't, let me show y'all the thumb, because I never show the thumb off. Because my thumbs be fucked up, because I don't really be caring. But anyway, let's get into this reading. I am still offering personal readings. I know I had taken a hiatus, and I said I was going to stop until after my birthday. Well, the birthday is gone. August 2nd is over with. And it is now August 6th, so the books are back open. So if you need to book a personal reading, email me. I will pin my email address in the description of the video. All right? Now, for those of you who don't like the chitter and the chatter at the beginning of the video, I'm going to timestamp this video for you, okay? So that you'll know when I start to talking about who I'm talking about, okay? All right, now let's go and skip off into that then. Anyway, we got this bad karma card here, and I know y'all wondering what I'm getting ready to say about this woman. Y'all wondering, what is it now, Stella? What are you going to say about Nicholas Minaj this time? Excuse me, Nicholas Petty. That's what she wants to be called. I thought for sure she was Queen Nicki Minaj forever, but now she is Miss Petty, and I understand she's married now, and nonetheless to a piece of shit that's bringing a lot of this towards her, but we're going to call her Nicholas Petty from now on, okay? Because Nicholas is exerting more and more masculine ass energy, going after these folk and arguing and fussing and fighting. And baby, I just wonder, who got Nicki Minaj's chart, y'all? What is her Mars in? Where is her Mars placement at? I'll bet you that motherfucker is an Aries Mars. Or some explosive type of motherfucking Mars. Hell, she could even be a Leo Mars, but I don't think that she don't give Leo Mars energy, because she would be much more player than she is if she had any Leo in her chart. Yes, I'm bigging us Leos the fuck up in Leo season, but hear me, hear ye, baby. Clock it, let me clock it, okay? Leos have an off switch that don't allow us to do certain fuck shit. And this fuck shit that Nicki is doing, a Leo would not do. Go play with your mammy. Go argue with your mammy if you don't like it. I don't care. I'm stating what I said, okay? I said what I said. Neither a male Leo nor a female Leo, July nor August, would participate in a lot of this stupid shit that Nicki got going on. Hell, I'll give y'all an example of a Leo falling back. Bia and motherfucking Akbar Leos. Although, yeah, they were lapdogs for Nicki, it's certain shit you don't catch them two doing, right? And I ain't bigging damn one of them up, because I don't fuck with neither Akbar nor Bia, because I can't stand a lapdog ass Leo, bitch. I can't stand one. Bitch, you supposed to be the leader of the pack, but here you are sitting on this bitch lap, trying to run fades for this bitch, and Akbar got her ass beat at her own party. This was way before she had her baby. This was way before, so don't y'all get confused. But I'm just going back, giving y'all a little back detail in why I have such an issue with Nicholas Minaj, okay? Anyway, yeah, Akbar got her ass beat at her own party or some shit that she had, record, whatever the fuck, when she put that mixtape out. That's what that was. And that girl, allegedly from Cardi B's camp, ran down on her and knocked her big ass down and shit and whooped her ass. And in your own event, people didn't help you. Like, sis, and folks around you don't like you either. But Akbar at least has a certain level that, and I could be wrong, and y'all correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Akbar has a certain level that she won't go beneath, I feel. And I feel like Bia is the same way. And I'm just bringing those two up because those are the two Leos that I'm using as an example to tell y'all Nicki ain't got no Leo in her chart, because if she did, she'd be more player than she is. She would not be sprung out over this nigga that she's married to. See, she would have had her fun with him. She might have played with his dick in the truck a couple times and, you know, just played with him. She wouldn't have stayed with him. Or let me say an evolved Leo. Okay? And before y'all come at me, yeah, I know that Nicki's a fucking Sag. You follow the conversation, bitch, before you start running your motherfucking mouth trying to correct the bitch, okay? I said the bitch couldn't have any Leo in her fucking chart. That hater that's in her, that mean-spirited bitch that's in her, oh yeah, baby, that reeks of lower energy Sagittarius female, okay? Not all Sagittarius, baby. Don't come for me, Sag. I'm not talking about all of y'all, okay? There are some very low vibrating Leos, very low vibrating Sagittarius, very low vibrating Aries, okay? Nicki is every piece of that, okay? Anyway, let's talk about Miss Minaj. And I told y'all I was going to timestamp when the reading started, but y'all know I got to preach at the beginning of my readings, and if you don't like it, you can go on off my page, baby, okay? Miss Bruja gonna do what Miss Bruja do. And if you don't like it, you can move on, okay? Anyway, let's talk about Nicki's cards and get real deep into them, y'all. I have 6 different sets, or piles, if you will, of cards for Nicki. And I'm going to break them down as elementary as I possibly can. Because you know what? Something's got to give with her. She getting into it with everybody. She done run the gamut of getting into it with all of the girls in the industry. Now she done started fucking with the upper heads like Jay-Z and shit. Now she's fucking with Dez Bryant, and he's a former NFL player. And it's a thing of, you couldn't love your husband as much as you claim to love him, because you wouldn't be putting that man in bad positions. Now fuck Ken, okay? Fuck Kenneth Petty, okay? He's a rapist, and every fucking thing else is wrong with him. A rapist, controlling, all of that. He probably be whooping on Nicki allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, he gives real bad temper energy. The type of nigga that'll talk a bunch of shit to a woman but ain't gonna say none of that shit to a man. Okay? He absolutely gives that motherfucking energy, and I guarantee you he's the one over there popping that battery in Nicki's back, which is why she's got such bad karma. Okay? Now y'all might disagree with me. And again, you can get in the comments and you can talk to sis, you can talk to auntie. I ain't your sister, bitch. I'm your auntie. Okay? You can talk to auntie. You ain't got to agree with everything that I'm saying. Like I said, y'all might disagree with me, but I feel like this bad karma is upon Nicki Minaj because she destiny swapped with Lil Kim. Do y'all remember, you see that there's Lil Kim coming up as the Cancer, the Chariot card in reverse. Okay, do y'all remember when her and Nicki had just got into it, or they were getting into it, and Nicki literally stole Lil Kim's aesthetic? She didn't only just steal her aesthetic, baby. She destiny swapped with her. So she sat around with them folk, that same table that she's complaining about now that is not offering her any food or any attention. She sat around when them folks was trying to dethrone Lil Kim. She sat around and listened to them talk bad about Lil Kim, give her the image of lack of control. You know, they were delaying her album. They said she had no direction. You know, that stagnation came up. She was stuck. They always use, oh, Lil Kim is stuck underneath whatever her and Biggie had going on. Oh, Lil Kim is stuck underneath whatever the 90s sound is. Oh, she's stuck. Like, they kept giving Lil Kim all of this hell just to put Nicki in front of us. And I admit, because I used to be a Nicki fan, I fell for the okie doke. Because when they were beefing, I was saying, like, yo, Lil Kim, you need to just give Nicki a chance. Same shit that I'm saying to Nicki about, not physically, bitches. Just follow the conversation. Let me cook. But the same thing that's being said about Nicki towards Cardi B, towards Meg, towards Glorilla, towards Doechii, towards all of the girls at this bitch, Latto, all of the little young chicks that she's beefing with, okay? These are the very same things that people were saying to Lil Kim when it came to let Nicki have a chance, okay? And I know you barbs are going to try to dispute that, but that's why I included that video at the beginning of your coked out ass leader going on a coke rant fucking with SZA. You know, she's uber jealous of SZA, honey. SZA got that old woman in a frenzy, honey, and I don't care what y'all got to say. Oh, she draw her freckles on, bitch. Shut up. Nicki added ass on. Plastic ass, honey. Call this bitch Mattel, okay? But SZA got that bitch blood boiling, honey. SZA so goddamn fine. This bitch Nicki wanting to body shame her and everything, and Nicki built like a motherfucking college dorm refrigerator. Oh, got her in a frenzy, but I digress. We'll get to that when it's time to talk about it, because I definitely have cards showing and talking about how jealous this funky bitch is of younger women. And again, y'all can argue with me all the fuck you want to. Specifically on TikTok, they do it, though. You can disagree all you want to, but Nicki is mad and jealous of these younger rappers, every last one of them, because she's aging poorly. Didn't say she looked bad, but she's aging poorly. What do I mean aging poorly? In hip-hop, her brand of bullshit is to run the gamut. It's time for the next person. Anyway, she never saw herself having that go on, but she fed into that bullshit that they were serving about Lil Kim, okay? She fed into it and bought the hype behind herself and felt like, oh, I'm Nicki. I have my own brand of talent. This is my own aesthetic. Like, she's lying. Lil Kim was wearing colored hair. Lil Kim was wearing the bathing suits with the furs. Lil Kim was doing everything that Nicki Minaj did to get herself to where she is, okay? All of it. The entire aesthetic that Nicki Minaj has. Lil Kim, okay? Even down to the surgeries, y'all, okay? Y'all know Lil Kim went and got her ass stuffed like a turkey, too, and then out pops Nicki, and she got her ass big behind her, too. She stole Lil Kim's destiny. She destiny swapped with her. And Nicki didn't expect the same shit to go on with her that went on with Lil Kim, with people moving on from her and not fucking with her. But when she destiny swapped with Lil Kim and stole Lil Kim's aesthetic and put Lil Kim in the eye of people like she was being this old ass lady that was jealous of Nicki and all of that, everything that Nicki is right now, okay? Everything that Nicki is right now, she aided in the in people believing that Lil Kim was like this. But now she's the one that's overly emotional and ain't going nowhere and ain't got shit going on. I don't give a fuck what you bars jump up under my motherfucking comments and say. The bitch ain't got nothing going on. Everybody she beefing with, booking stadiums, clubs, whatever the fuck they doing, she's sitting on her ass because ain't nobody fucking with her. That same way that she played Lil Kim, she cursed herself, okay? When you destiny swap with people and attempt to live their life and take over their life and the shit they got going on, this shit tends to happen, okay? So she destiny swapped with Lil Kim. Now, Nicki is the one with lack of control, delays, no direction, stagnation, opposition, beefing with the other girls, you see, aggression, forcefulness, powerlessness, canceled trip. Her tours don't do too well, right? See, people have fallen back from Nicki because she's remaining stuck. Those delays are being mentioned again, okay? She can't put an album out without pushing it back, and when she put it out, it's terrible, okay? Sorry, yeah, my phone rang. But anyway, yeah, people have moved on from Nicki. Those delays are being mentioned in the reverse chariot card and in the Six of Swords being reversed. While she's hoping that there's a maybe, that she can return back to the status that she was when, you know, she was ghost pepper hot. I don't think that's going to occur for Nicki because, like I said, she has burned a lot of bridges. She has stepped on a lot of toes. She has abused a lot of her power as one of the gatekeepers, if you will, one of the female gatekeepers. She didn't want to share the spotlight. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. It's enough music out here to be made that everybody could have eaten. Nicki just wanted to be the center of attention. She wanted to be the only rap bitch mentioned. Okay? She wanted to be the only rap bitch acknowledged. She wanted to be the only bitch that was eating out this motherfucker, and now she's starving. Because with her abuse of generosity, denial of grant or loan, abuse of power, and denial of grant or loan, let me explain this. This is her denying, extending courtesies to the other rap girlies, okay? This is her trying to gatekeep that space so hard that she's walked herself out of the industry. Anyway, she got a whole firestorm going on in her brain, honey. This is karma, drama, endings, mental breakdowns, loss, honey. That whole chaotic energy is all over that goddamn woman, that little 4-foot ass woman. Okay? Underneath the firestorm card, we have karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. And underneath the spiritual card, we have chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. Nicki is going to have a very humbling moment. Again, I do not give a shit what you barbs are talking about. Because of the way that she's conducted herself, and like I said, in my fucking opinion, she cursed herself when she destiny swapped with Lil Kim. She hexed herself, okay? The very same negativity that Lil Kim was exhibiting back then when Nicki was coming up, although it appears that Lil Kim was correct in rejecting Nicki, because she turned out to be everything that Lil Kim said she was. However, that negativity that was surrounding Lil Kim as an artist, people not wanting to fuck with her because it seemed like she was being bitter, Nicki is going through the very same thing. See, that's what happens when you destiny swap and risk for other people's motherfucking lives. You end up being under pressure because time is running out for you, such as it's running out for Nicholas, okay? That inner conflict is kicking her motherfucking ass because she don't know who to trust, honey. Y'all notice, again, speaking of her friends, y'all notice that she only surrounds herself around people who are bitter and miserable. Lauryn Hill, Foxy Brown, bitter ass people like this. These are the only people that she can surround herself with. People who have these inner conflicts because they treated people fucked up. And this is why people don't fuck with them. This is why ain't nobody rushing out to get a feature from any of them. Because they've burned bridges, okay? Now, people that are acting like they give a shit about Nicki, like you barbs, y'all don't really give a damn. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. But this is Nicki's fault. She's built this circle of drama surrounding her. So all of those people that are not her friends, those people that are around her, she thinks is keeping her secrets, that she's telling her business to, baby, this is getting ready to be another cycle of foolishness, excuse me. A cycle of foolishness that she created, okay? Because she's ruined her career. I don't care what y'all talking about. And I know she feels like she can make some type of comeback or something can happen for her. No, it's done. It's done. Nicki, it'll take a lot for her to come back from where the pit that she's dug herself in. And again, I'm not taking anything from Nicki. I'm not saying that the bitch can't rap. I know she can rap. I'm more pissed off that these antics are what's present versus her fucking lyrics and her musical prowess, okay? Yes, I know the bitch can rap her motherfucking short ass off, but she can also beef her short ass off too. This is what's going on in front of her. The destruction of her career, because she's made some very bad choices, y'all. Okay? You may not like Meg, you may not like none of them girls, but it was a fucked up decision for Nicki to get into it with every fucking body, including Beyonce and Jay-Z. Including them. The people that can literally stop your path. And I know before y'all jump up under, oh, God ain't gonna allow no. Girl, God has already put Nicki in the spam box, okay? When she decided to make fun of Meg's mother, Meg's dead mother, God was done then, okay? When she decided to, instead of being whoever Onika Tanya Mirage is, okay? Whoever she is as an artist, when she decided to become Lil Kim 2.0, she cursed herself. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. That's exactly what's going on with Nicki. Destiny swapping happens to do that to you. You gather the good, the bad, and the ugly from the motherfucker you done decided I'm gonna live their fucking life. Okay? People are done with her. Okay, people have moved on from Nicki, or people are moving further on from her than they were, because ain't nobody got time for no fucking 41 or 42-year-old old ass woman sitting up beefing with everybody, got an issue with everybody. No, she needs to check her ego. Okay, but there is an ego death coming for Nicki, or she's in the midst of it right now, because people ain't fucking with her the way that she thought, or they ain't fucking with her a long way the way that she thought. Let me say it like that. See, Miss Queen B is playing fake busy. I told y'all Queen B, she stole Lil Kim's image. Queen B, you know, took her whole image, honey. Everything. Pretending to be secure, confident, that boss bitch and career focused. You know, she playing like she's in meetings, baby. The only meetups you doing is when you meet up with your dealer and switch that money from your hand to his and get your product. Stop playing with us. Yeah, she's fake busy. She ain't got shit going on. Nothing, honey. Very few things. She's living an illusion for her barbs. And that's who the fuck is going to buy it. Yeah, she's got to keep up those appearances for y'all, okay? You barbs. Those of you who refuse to believe that allegedly she's a drug addict. To refuse to see that she's crashing the fuck out and going too far and doing way too fucking much. Not only for artist of her stature, because again, I'm not going to ever take shit from Nicki in that standpoint, but as a 41 or 42-year-old woman, there's a certain way you need to be conducting yourself, and I don't give a shit what y'all talking about, okay? At a certain age, we need to put certain behaviors away. Nicki is behaving like she is anywhere between 18 and 21 years old. Did she miss her childhood? What happened? She's literally living her second childhood. Literally. Did she not get a chance to be the mean girl in high school, and this is her way of paying people back? Because there's definitely some internal struggles going on with that woman. Okay? See, she's keeping up. She's putting on airs, and she's pretending to be fine and making herself look like she's strong. You know, the boss bitch, you know. She's pretending to be this bitch, and she's not. This is the bitch that she's pretending to be. This is not her, okay? This is her keeping up appearances. Like I said, for her barbs. Let me get these out the way so I can continue to pull. She keeping up appearances for her barbs because y'all need that. Because y'all have low self-esteem. Y'all don't know who the fuck you are as a person. So she knows that she can play with y'all like that. She can continue to play in y'all face, okay? But realistically, it's a King of Pentacles in reverse. Unsuccessful businessman, greedy, ungrounded, corruption, extortion, poor judgment, gambler, unfaithful, and materialistic. This is what's going on in Nicki Minaj's world, okay? This is what's going on allegedly in her world, which is why she's crashing the fuck out. Oh no, baby. She's not happy as a wife. Here she comes in reverse. Y'all notice the bitch cards all coming in fucking reverse? The cards don't lie, okay? This woman's mind frame is fucked all the way up, and I can even go further than that, y'all. This is her and her fucked up raggedy ass husband, okay? Her rapist of a husband. She's a terrible wife and he's a terrible husband, okay? Her being so wrapped up with this man that brought this bad karma in with her is probably causing her to fall off a little bit as a mother. Now, I know when I read Nicki, usually she comes in really good as a mother. And her cards don't really give the energy of she doesn't want to be Papa Bear's mother or she doesn't want to be a mother. No, Nicki likes being a mother. I don't think she likes being a wife anymore, at least being this man's wife. That's why she's lashing out at everybody else. With the queen, with the empress, the wife, the baby mama, whomever the fuck you want to call it, this is the bitch that's in charge, okay? Anyway, the empress in reverse on her energy says there's dependence, laziness, stagnation, smothering, stubbornness, insecurity, creative blocks, negligence, and infertility. Nicki probably wanted more babies and Ken don't want to give her no more chilling, honey. Her whole shit is blocked up. Here we are again with the Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? All of her cards are showing up in reverse except for her oracle cards. Underneath the Ace of Swords, y'all know that that's a blocked path. I told y'all Nicki has cursed herself with her behaviors. Let me go and pull that motherfucking card back out for you, okay? I mean, make sure I keep that inner conflict card present because she's got a lot of inner conflict going on with herself. I said it before and I say it again. I don't believe that Nicki knows that she's a pretty woman. I think that Nicki believes that she's ugly. I think that her self-esteem is low. I think that she's very jealous-hearted of other beautiful women. I think she's jealous of women who keep their bodies together, or a thicker woman who ain't all sloppy and all fucked up. Okay, I think that she has a deep jealousy for women who she feels look better than her. Okay, but this is her curse. Okay, I told y'all she got an ace of swords in reverse. Lack of ideas, indecision, faulty logic, miscommunication, confusion, injustice, frustration, creative blocks, failure, and insults. What is she doing right fucking now? Okay, talking shit about people and pretending that she's fine. But I assure y'all, it's all smoke and mirrors, okay? It's all fucking smoke and mirrors. Alright? There's going to be a karmic lesson that comes for her, okay? Or these situations that are going on, you know, her path being blocked, her not being able to really record good music, because I dare y'all lie and say that she's dropped a good album. I dare y'all fucking lie. Nicki been putting out trash since Queen, but y'all ain't been able to see through it because she's living this smoke and mirrors in front of you. I am the queen. Ask whatever the fuck the bitch said. Oh, what did she say? I am a generous queen. Ask Miss Ellen. Whatever the fuck she said. You know, she's been doing this shit. But her karmic lesson is coming, or she's right in the midst of it. How about that? And those hidden truths about y'all generous queen is about to jump out. Okay, let's go on and get off into the rest of the cards, but let's keep these present. Let's keep these present because we want to talk about the shit this bitch got going on. Okay, see, she's out of her fucking mind. Okay, with that moon card showing up, there's secrets and illusion, deception, fear, imagination, mystery, subconscious, visions, cycles, anxiety, and insecurity. She's got a lot of insecurity surrounding this punk ass husband of hers. And Ken is the Aries, and this is the husband card, okay? I'm telling y'all, this man is a terrible husband, and it is influencing a lot of the bullshit that Nicki got going on, okay? I'm gonna get to why she chose Ken, though. Let's push this shit out the way. And let's talk about this situation that's about to pop off in Miss Nicholas Minaj's life. Miss Nicholas Petty, excuse me. You know, she likes Miss Petty. Mrs. Petty. She's trying to take on that stance that excuse me, Lauryn Hill is, you know, call me Miss Hill. Bitch, we call you missing from set. That's what the fuck we call you. We call you missing out on half of the show because your ass didn't show up on time. Nicki tried to pull that too, y'all, at her last show. She showed up late and shit to the show like she was Lauryn Hill. She's really doesn't know who the fuck she is. I keep telling y'all. See, at first she wanted to be Lil Kim. Now she wants to be Lauryn Hill. Make it make sense. Anyway, a situation is about to explode, okay? Some shit surrounding y'all favorite little 5-foot minion, y'all itty bitty piggy, is about to blow up, okay? Shit's about to pop off and go up in flames, okay? There is some people digging for dirt, okay? Looking for dirt on Nicki. This is probably the people that she motherfucking is beefing with, you know? This circle of drama that she keeps building. Not only that, those people that she think are her friends, I keep telling you, stupid celebrity bitches, y'all dumbasses be in the face of the motherfuckers that hate y'all. Nicki got a bunch of karmic friends around her, and she really can't trust them. There's tension, there's secret competition, and keep your friends close and your enemies closer is being warned of her, okay? See, she's making enemies. But her real enemies are right inside of her goddamn camp, honey. Look at that circle of drama card coming up right there. This mouthy, loud-ass bitch, you know, she's so busy out here spreading gossip and talking shit and fucking with other celebrities and starting shit trying to keep traction behind her motherfucking name that she ain't noticing that these hoes in her circle is spreading gossip, and them rumors are gonna spread faster than the truth, okay? I don't know what friend this is, babe, but that friend don't like her ass. Look, it's going to be some lies exposed. I thought this card was too thick. I forgot the name of these cards, but these are the oracle cards. I'm going to try to put them in the description too, y'all. But, yeah, girl, them lies is being exposed, okay? This friend, whomever this is, and I'm gonna get to it, y'all, is he ready to let go of some unexpected revelation around the Petties, honey. The Petties is in a bad way, okay? Look, both cards are in reverse. The husband and wife, the king and queen, the emperor and the empress, the husband and the wife, Mr. and Mrs. Petty, okay? Mr. and Mrs. Petty. Both of their cards are in reverse, and they also have the moon card. They both over there playing mind games with each other and fucking each other up. Neither one of them ain't shit, okay? But on the opposite side, since things are coming in reverse, let me give y'all the reverse side of the moon card that's showing up, okay? Secrets will be revealed, mysteries unveiled, insomnia, irrationality, shadows, danger, unhappiness, truth, blocked intuition, baby. Nicki getting ready to have some drama come up, and I want y'all to know that I said it. I ain't the first one to say it, but I'm saying it right now today. I might be the first one to say it today. That I told y'all this shit was coming out for her, okay? And whomever it is, they're going to be telling an unfiltered truth. They know what the real story is, what goes on behind closed doors with Nicki and her camp and this foolishness that she got, this foolish factory that she's living in. Let me put it like that. These people, this circle of people that she's around, she's getting ready to find out, baby. These folk don't give a shit about you. And again, I want to keep the under pressure card present too, because she's under all of this pressure because she needs some money, honey. But anyway, them fake friends that she's got, they got ulterior motives, and they probably was just around her in the first fucking place just to be able to spill her tea or spill the beans when it's time, or be able to uncover truths or tell shit that's going on to these tabloids just to get a buck. I mean, Nicki always complaining about money, and according to her having a 6 of coins in reverse, she don't pay her people well, okay? She's very low down with money when it comes to taking care of things that she's supposed to take care of, allegedly. This is just for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, this friend or whomever this is that's in her circle is getting ready to spill her shit. Gonna let us know how shady Nicki really the fuck is. Excuse me, Nicholas. Gonna let us know. And them secrets is getting ready to fly. And baby, this is getting ready to be some bad news, not only for Mrs. Patek, but it's gonna be bad news for you motherfucking Barbs, okay? And it's unexpected. She ain't expecting this person or this news surrounding her life to jump out like that. And it's getting ready to hit her real quickly. And she's going to try to, you know, save face, you know, because this public exposure is going to be, whatever it is, it's going to be kind of toxic. Not kind of, completely toxic. Because again, the shady bitch card showed up on Nicki. Okay? Fuck her. I'm going to say her name. Fuck her. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you don't like it, girl, fuck you. Take your ass somewhere and jog with your big little back. Anyway, she's going to try to save face, as she usually does, by playing victim and using, you know, the Barbs. Oh, you guys know what type of person I am. No, they don't. They're buying into the facade, but people are going to move on from it. A lot of Barbs ain't going to bite that apple. It's going to be a few that's going to bite that apple, but it's going to be a lot of them that's going to understand that this is rotted fruit and we need to move on from her. Okay? But rumor has it, like I said, in her cards for entertainment purposes only, it's some toxicity going on in that friend group, girl. Okay? Them friends that Nicki thinks she got surrounding her ain't friending for real. And I'm willing to bet y'all any type of money. Okay? Nicki is jealous as fuck of JT getting all of these modeling gigs. I promise y'all she jealous. First of all, she jealous because JT is dark skinned. Okay? And before y'all come for me talking about why would she be jealous of her because she dark skinned, because dark skinned people are the most beautiful fucking people on the planet. I said it. I fucking said it. Nicki is jealous because JT is dark skinned and short. Not necessarily considered model type, but she out here doing her motherfucking thing. Nicki couldn't do the same, okay? They tried it back in the day when Nicki was young. It didn't sell off. JT sell off every fucking time, baby. Every what the girls do. JT sell off every time, baby. Y'all may not agree with whatever she's wearing, or you may not like it, but baby, it fits JT's aesthetic. Eat, JT, baby. Eat. And let not damn old bitch talk you down off of what you are working for right now. Because I guarantee y'all, Nicki is mad because she's not the Sag that's on the front of Teen Vogue or whichever one, or which one was it that JT landed, y'all? And she looked magnificent in each page you turned. The bitch was just on it every time. Nicki never got a chance to. I brought JT up because JT is a Sagittarius as well. And like I told y'all, Nicki needs to be the center of attention. And because JT is doing her modeling thing, Nicki doesn't like that. She's not the favorite Sagittarius female anymore. But there are some unspoken tensions in that little friend group, honey. That little friend dynamic ain't friending the way that she trying to pretend that it is, which is why she keep reaching back in her raggedy ass inbox, going to go find little punk ass bar fans that she can that then inboxed her. Oh my God, I love you. All of that bullshit. She goes and finds them to try to go at people like the stupid bitch that she went and grabbed to try to go at SZA. You see, the shit went away real quick, right? No, see, those of them, then in that friend group, people is falling apart. She ain't got too many more people that will stand up for her, okay? And it pisses me off when other celebrities do that shit and be kissing her ass, because I'm going to fall back from Black China because she did that shit. I was watching a live that Black China had going, and I was literally just trying to see what she got going on, because it looked like Angela had changed her life, but I see she still is searching for a mother and a fucked up figure like Nicki. Anyway, Black China was doing okay. She was, talking about the things that she had going on in her life, and talked about how she's going back to school again to get her theologian degree or whatever the fuck it was that she was going back for. But because somebody mentioned Nicki on the fucking live, Black China immediately starts sucking Nicki's ass and start talking about how great of a person she is and how smart she is and this and that, and diminishing her own worth just to big Nicki up. I cannot stand that ass kissing shit that they do. But no hate, no shade to Black China, Angela White, whatever. I just ain't gonna support her no more until she can learn to stand on her own and learn that she does deserve to clap for herself without bigging Nicki up, okay? Every time Angela mentioned something that she had going on, she made sure to run in behind it. Oh, but Nicki is doing it, girl. Nicki ain't doing shit but getting fatter, okay? And taking Ozempic when she wants to lose weight. Let's be real. Anyway, Nicki got somebody in her camp that's playing both sides. Before y'all say it, no, I do not think that it's Blac Chyna. No, I don't. I think that Blac Chyna is looking for acceptance, and she will kiss all of Nicki's plastic ass to stay in her circle. Okay? But there are some people that are playing both sides in this situation, honey. It ain't just one person, but it's probably the closest person to Nicki, okay? That's playing both sides, because, again, there are some silent resentments. And she probably already got a inkling that some people don't. She can't trust these motherfuckers in her circle. She probably does. But then again, she's so full of her fucking self, she can't see that she should doubt these people that are allegedly her friends' loyalty, okay? Not only that, that silent resentment that shows up from those friends, like, they know that they can't trust Nicki. They know that they really shouldn't be fucking with her the long way, okay? And those hidden agendas and that two-face is going to show up, okay? Someone is yet friendly but yet deceitful. This, I don't know, this might be Blac Chyna too. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Let me pull some regular cards and see if motherfucking Taurus energy shows up on her. Because somebody's fake, okay? My bad, y'all. Folk keep calling. But like I said, let me pull some regular cards, see if Blac Chyna's motherfucking energy comes up. Because Nicki definitely has someone directly around her that she believes is her friend. And she's trusting this person. And they are deceitful. Hell, it could be fucking Foxy Brown. Okay? It's earth sign energy that's showing up, y'all. So, but that is a Capricorn. So if Nicki, if there's somebody around her that is a Capricorn, they're very, very two-faced, Nicki. Okay? Very, very two-faced. Not that I'm giving her any insight, because fuck her, but yeah. Yeah, earth sign energy, that's Blac Chyna. Blac Chyna is fake. Okay? She's fake. She's fake. And there's a Virgo showing up. So, And damn, that's all earth sign energy. So if she thinks that these people that are around her are grounded and are her friend, think again, okay? Think again. That girl there might be playing. She's definitely playing both sides of the field, okay? Nicki literally has no loyal friends. She has nobody around her that gives a fuck about her. The Ten of Cups coming in upside down, though, shows an unhappy home, family disputes, arguments, separation, lack of security, betrayal, neglect, false front, and disharmony. Nobody is Nicki's friend, okay? See, she's built this circle of drama around her, and that's exactly what she got going on. When I told y'all she don't pay her staff or pay them well, that's what that Four of Coins is representing as well. And it also speaks volumes to what I just read off regarding the Ten of Cups being in reverse surrounding her circle. There's possessiveness, guarding, protecting resources, deep-seated past issues, stinginess, holding on to possessions, and materialism. This is the result of Nicki's behaviors, okay? That Nine of Pentacles is in reverse as well. And it suggests lack of stability, reckless spending, shady investments, lack of security, dissatisfaction, exploitation, deceit, theft, and failure. Baby, I'm reading this bitch cards all the way up and down because in the beginning of the reading, I told y'all she destiny swapped with Lil Kim, right? That's an example of her theft. Her trying to make these younger women kiss her ass and stay up under her so she can stay youthful enough in music, okay, that she can stay relevant. That's theft. Her not paying her staff or wanting to steal from other artists, okay? Y'all remember that shit she was trying to do to Ice Spice? Theft. All of this is Nicki, okay? She is the unstable ground, which is why the people surrounding her are able to treat her dumb ass like that. Yeah. Nobody fucks with Nicki, honey. I ain't even got to keep pulling cards. I can just continue to go in with my with the oracle cards because they are not fucking with her, okay? Everybody around her has a hidden agenda, and she will be double-crossed publicly very soon. Whomever it is about to tell her motherfucking business, okay? I gotta make sure I separate these cards, okay? Because I don't like to keep my shit all piled up. My bad, y'all. Let me pause this while I'm separating. So let's go on and talk about this insecurity she has when it comes to other females, when it comes to other female artists, when it comes to females in general, because it is my opinion that even if Nicki were just regular Onika Tanya, she would still have issues. She would still have this inner conflict going on. She would still find a way to be hateful towards other women, okay? There is no difference in her if she was rich or if she wasn't rich. She'd still be the same jackass. Believe that, okay? Now, one lady said something on my TikTok. She said Nicki has always been like that, but we were just fans and we couldn't see it. I absolutely agree. Nicki has always had an issue when it came to other women. She's always had sort of an ego issue, okay? She's been very prideful, very stubborn, very arrogant when it comes to other women, okay? But that's just the surface story, ain't it? Y'all barbs will tell me it's more complicated than what you're trying to make it seem. Them other girls be da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not complicated at all. Nicki is very jealous-hearted and hateful when it comes to women. She's very male-centered, okay? And her whole issue is because these niggas done stop fucking with her, okay? It's not complicated at all. Nicki is in an emotional storm, okay? She's going through turmoil. She's unstable. And her career has been affected by her antics. I am not taking anything from the bitch, but I want to point out, y'all, she ain't got no goddamn Grammy. And before y'all say anybody can get one, then why Nicki ain't got them yet, huh? Huh, Craig? Why Nicki ain't got them yet? I'll continue. Anyway, Nicki is not happy, honey. She's in a career bottleneck. I told y'all that music ain't musicking. That music ain't being played the way it was. The most attention y'all have given her in years was this high school challenge. And again, Nicki must have peaked in high school because There is no way a 40-something-year-old woman or a 40-something-year-old person, period, should be talking about high school anything. And I know y'all punk ass gonna be, oh, that's the song. That's the name of the song. Why does a grown person have a song reaching back to high school? I don't give a fuck what artists do it. I think that it's cringe. I think that it gives pedophilia vibes. I think that it also shows that a person cannot grow up. If you keep reaching back to high school and you are in your fucking 40s, you've been out of high school about 25 years now. The world has changed 4 times. But you still reaching back to fucking high school. She's childish. She's in that career bottleneck, okay? She's unhappy because her shallow brand of let me walk back, okay? Because I had a lot more to say about this shit before I went into what I was saying about those cards or about this card in depth. She's very shallow, okay? Her version of hip-hop, that shallow version of hip-hop that Nicki had put out there, it's not going away, but they've moved on from it. People see, like, bitch, you a bit too old for it, okay? You're a bit too shallow to be this goddamn old. Again, career bottleneck, okay? She's expecting people to kiss her motherfucking ass, okay? She's expecting people to treat her like a queen and shit, but she's not, because people ain't fucking with her. Not only that, her light skin card ain't hit the way she wanted it to. I know y'all hate when I bring up light skin, dark skin, but I'm telling you that's what it is. Her light skin card ain't hitting as hard as she thought it was, and her hollow, shallow, empty bullshit is coming back to fucking bite her in the ass, okay? She's losing sleep about it. She wants everybody to be miserable, just like her, and she wants these younger girls to mirror her misery, okay? But I digress. Let me go back a little bit, okay? She's losing sleep because her brand of promiscuity and her brand of fulfilling a fantasy for a man is outdated, baby, and played out. Niggas have moved on from Nicki Minaj, okay? Now, there's still some niggas that'll still fuck with her or whatever, but not many. Not many. She's played out, honey. And she does not want to hear it, okay? She don't want to hear that shit. She's in her motherfucker. My bad, y'all. My phone keep ringing and ringing and ringing every goddamn time I get ready to go off into something good on a reading. But I'm going to walk all the way back, all right? I'm going to go back and explain what I had said just in case we missed it. Because the shit might have cut off and, you know, we don't want that. But we're going to start right here, okay? We're going to pull all these back and we're going to start right here. We're going to start with where Nicki is unhappy because her shallow version of hip-hop is it ain't where it's at, especially not for her, simply because she's getting older, and it's not a thing that she should not rap, but it's a decorum that should come with being an older woman, okay? But Nicki is losing sleep over the fact that her brand of promiscuity and her fulfilling a fantasy for these niggas has been played out, and it is because she has gotten older. Like it or not, the world runs off of youth. The world is built off of praising youth, and it's not that I'm saying that Nicki is aging bad. I might say some little crazy shit about her, but she's not aging bad. But it's the whole thing of she's not the young sexy woman no more, okay? She the old lady, okay? She ain't even the old sexy lady. She giving crazy auntie now, okay? Had she fallen off into the role of being the older sexy woman, Nicki could have literally ate, okay? All she had to do was embrace the younger girls and grow and be the old sexy lady. Y'all know what I'm talking about when aunties give sexy. All she had to do was that. And she could have kept this little fantasy, if you will, alive. She could have kept this whole enigma of Nicki Minaj being this sex kitten alive, but she allowed herself to get wrapped up in beef and start allowing herself to fall into that masculine ass Sagittarius energy that's already in her, okay? And she got played out, okay? She's losing sleep because her brand of sexy is played out, okay? It's outdated. People don't want to even hear from Nicki. People don't want to hear from her at all. But Nicki herself doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want to hear that you're getting a bit too old to be doing certain things. And that's not just for Nicki. Don't make no mistake about it. All these older bitches that are doing shit that they really should have been doing when they were in their 20s and 30s, but now they've decided to do it, they all look ridiculous. But because Nicki wants to be the center of attention, she can't see that everybody is being critical of older women doing stupid shit. And old bitches, look, I'm an old bitch too, okay? Don't come underneath these comments getting all full of yourself and, well, I look good for rah, rah, rah. Then, bitch, go be happy then. What you mad with these young women for? This is the whole question to Nicki. If you so happy and secure within yourself, why you upset? Why you don't want to hear that motherfuckers like, nah, I don't want to get Nicki on this. She used to be sexy. She don't want to hear that. Okay? And she's falling all apart, baby. And she's all in her feelings and angry and frustrated. And she want all of these young girls to feel that way too. Okay? Especially SZA. She wants SZA to really be fucked up. Especially Meg. She wants her to definitely be fucked up. Like, she's praying that both of them get fat. And there's nothing wrong with being fat. Because I know some big gals that'll motherfucking turn you bitches to shame. Okay? But in Nicki's mind, fat is ugly. Okay, she's praying all of that shit. She deep in her head, baby. I'm talking about all of them live rent free in Nicki's motherfucking head. Every day she probably wakes up and checks their pages or wakes up talking about them. Or at some point in the day, she's talking about the other rap girls. Oh, yes, she is. She's falling into despair, y'all. She's fallen into a hopeless pit, and she's clinging to who she once was when she was at the height of her fucking career. She cannot accept that she's not there anymore. By her own doing. Like I said, Nicki doesn't know that she's a pretty woman. I'd be sitting here lying. I'd be completely remiss if I said that Nicki was an ugly woman. I'd be lying. Because she's not. She's very pretty. But her energy, but her attitude, but her behavior make her so funny looking to me. See, I ain't say she was ugly. I ain't gonna never say that girl ugly, because she not. But her actions are ugly. The things that she involves herself in is ugly, okay? And she's feeling that shit. She's in a space of sorrow, honey. That grief, loss, and depression. She knows that she's lost whatever celebrity it was that she had, okay? So, in order to combat that, she will easily take her ass and attack these other female celebrities, be it rapper, actor, singer. It doesn't matter. If the woman is young and she's hot and she's got shit going on and she's not kissing Nicki's ass, she's automatically an enemy. This is an insecurity that's there with Nicki. And not only is there insecurity when it's surrounding other females, specifically female rappers or singers that are out here doing their thing. And I'm going to keep mentioning SZA because Nicki is extremely jealous of SZA because SZA sawed off and short too. And she just thick made, okay? Nicki wished that that's how her body looked. That's her whole issue with Latto as well. Latto thick made, okay? And Nicki is jealous of it. But yes, there's bitterness and everything else and jealousy issues surrounding this woman, honey. She is so envious of these girls. All she wants to do is fight with them, okay? And she figures, well, let me be... All right, so where did I leave off, y'all? We were talking about Nicki just being an overall bugaboo to all of the other rap girlies and the singers. And again, I'm going to mention SZA because that's her issue. And again, like I said, that's her issue with Latto because these are two thick-made women that look better than she does body-wise. I don't care what y'all saying. Nicki looks crazy with all that shit stuffed in her. That's also her issue with her little sister. She wants to gatekeep rap. Not that her sister is this great rapper or nothing, but she wants to gatekeep this shit so that her sister doesn't get a chance because her sister looks like the younger version of her, honey. Yeah, it's all about the younger women being more attractive or being seen as more attractive than she is. And this is all it is, honey. Nicki feels like, well, since I'm jealous of them or I can't show my jealousy, I'm going to be a bugaboo to these bitches. And I'm going to start a fight with all of these bitches because I'm a spiritual hater. I literally hate when they win and I'm not winning. So you know what I'm going to do? Nicki offers them a chance to be on her team, and those that she can control. She'll pull that mind control and that queen shit. You know, the shit that I told y'all that she's pulling on Black China. But again, I think that Black China might be playing like she a friend and she really ain't. But anyway, if you don't fall in line with what she wants, she will literally force you or bully you. You know, those that are running around with those fake smiles, again, like Black China. And again, I fuck with Black China, but I know she's being fake in this situation, making Nicki feel like she deserves all of the spotlight. Everything is about her. Yeah, she's got her friends that'll do that, but she is definitely in denial when it comes to her womanhood, okay? And as long as they allow her to escape her insecurity, and they can play a role for her, yeah, she'll keep them around. She'll keep them around. Meanwhile, those that are too busy winning, like Meg, SZA, Latto, Doechii, people like that she shit on, they're too busy winning and living in their abundance and success. And I pray that they stay focused and continue to ignore Nicki and remain in an unbothered and an unfazed stage, okay? Because she's definitely giving up. All right, so where did I leave off, y'all? We were talking about Nicki just being an overall bugaboo to all of the other rap girlies and the singers. And again, I'm going to mention SZA because that's her issue. And again, like I said, that's her issue with Latto, because these are two thick-made women that look better than she does body-wise. I don't care what y'all saying. Nicki looks crazy with all that shit stuffed in her. That's also her issue with her little sister. She wants to gatekeep rap. Not that her sister is this great rapper or nothing, but she wants to gatekeep this shit so that her sister doesn't get a chance, because her sister looks like the younger version of her, honey. Yeah, it's all about the younger women being more attractive, or being seen as more attractive than she is. And this is all it is, honey. Nicki feels like, well, since I'm jealous of them, or I can't show my jealousy, I'm going to be a bugaboo to these bitches. And I'm going to start a fight with all of these bitches, because I'm a spiritual hater. I literally hate when they win and I'm not winning. So you know what I'm going to do? Nicki offers them a chance to be on her team, and those that she can control, she'll pull that mind control and that queen shit. You know, the shit that I told y'all that she's pulling on Black China. But again, I think that Black China might be playing like she a friend and she really ain't. But anyway, if you don't fall in line with what she wants, she will literally force you or bully you. You know, those that are running around with those fake smiles, again, like Black China. And again, I fuck with Black China, but I know she's being fake in this situation, making Nicki feel like she deserves all of the spotlight. Everything is about her. Yeah, she's got her friends that'll do that, but she is definitely in denial when it comes to her womanhood, okay? And as long as they allow her to escape her insecurity, and they can play a role for her, yeah, she'll keep them around. She'll keep them around. Meanwhile, those that are too busy winning, like Meg, SZA, Latto, Doechii, people like that she shit on, they're too busy winning and living in their abundance and success. And I pray that they stay focused and continue to ignore Nicki and remain in an unbothered and an unfazed stage, okay? Because she's definitely giving up. Okay, so where did I leave off at? We was talking about Nicki giving up stalker tease when it comes to the other female rappers or the singers or whomever she's fucking with. I know she has an issue with everybody. Y'all saw where she decided to tweet that white congresswoman and have her to look into hip-hop or whatever the fuck Nicki was saying on that tweet. Yeah, see, she's giving up stalker ass energy. And when y'all be hollering about snitches, I want y'all to make sure y'all put Nicki Minaj's name up there, okay? Because the very first thing she did was go and get a white woman, okay? She didn't tweet a black congressperson, a black senator, none of that. She is very whitewashed. She is very male-centered. And when males are not centering her in the universe, then she gets upset. And she begins to act like a stalker when it comes to the other rappers, or the other female rappers specifically. And she's in her fucking head, crying, stressed out, trying to have these scarcity tactics so that she can keep whatever little bit of her career is left alive. Okay, so understand that all of these fights and shit is not only about her being jealous, but this is clout. Okay, she's got to start this type of drama because the music that the bitch is putting out ain't worth a damn, and nobody wants to hear it, and people forget about the fucking albums really quickly. Didn't she put an album out last year before last? How well is that album doing, Onika? See, while you trying to clown and cut up with doechii about them 30 million streams that disappeared, let me explain it to y'all. What happened when you are listening to a specific artist, like for all week, let's say if you play doechii's music all week, they will add you to that pile of listeners. Okay, now next week after that, you ain't listened to that song that much, then those streams go away. The streams go away, but that percentage of people who are listening to that go away, not the physical streams. Okay, so while she was worrying where doechii's 30 million streams are, Nicki, where are yours? Okay, where's your Grammy, bitch? And I know you Barb's gonna get mad and you calling her a drama starter, but you fuck her, okay, and fuck you too. Okay, that's the problem. None of y'all will stand up to Nicki. None of y'all will tell her, no, bitch, you're wrong. No, bitch, you're too old to be doing this. Stop hating on them girls. No, y'all are drawing the drama circle with her and be sitting up talking shit right along with her. Same shit, different day with Nicki. Okay, there's always a new argument. There's always some new beef. There's always some new conspiracy theory that she's trying to get people to buy into when it comes to her career. But the overall thing is she is washed up, okay, and she cannot handle it. What did I tell y'all it was? Bitterness and insecurity. That's all it is with her. She's wasting time starting beefs and creating all of this smoke, and she's pushing lines and limits to see how far hip-hop is going to let her go. But eventually she's going to be forgotten about. Okay, will she completely slide off into obscurity? Probably not, but she's going to be obscurity adjacent real soon, okay? Especially with her double standards when it comes to what she feels she deserves versus the other rap girlies, okay? She feels like everything belongs to her and nothing should be not given. But even if these girls is working hard, laying on their back, sucking a dick, whatever, Nicki, you did the same shit. The very same machine that you're raging against is the same fucking machine that paid your wages, made you who you were, because you're not that woman anymore. You ain't been that woman in about 10 years. I'm gonna be real with you. It ain't been about 10. It's been about 7 since Cardi popped on the scene. Nicki has been done. Don't care what y'all say. You can say, oh, Cardi can't rap, Cardi can't this, Cardi can't that, but Cardi can hold the attention of a crowd. Cardi can hold the attention of her audience. Cardi has a good attitude. Cardi, she does her thing, but she's not unfair like Nicki. Yeah, I'm not holding her and saying, oh, she's an angel or none of that shit, but Cardi is a way better person than Nicki is, okay? And before y'all talking about, oh, Cardi used to drug men at the strip club. What did Nicki used to do, y'all? She used to like little boys, or was Little Twist not 16 years old when she was rumored to be fucking around with him? I said what I said. So like I said, that whole double standard shit that she has going on, especially when it comes to her dealing with male rappers, okay? She'll forgive the shit out of one of them, but when it comes to the female rappers, she gonna take their fucking head off. Yeah, she's wasting time doing shit like this, finding new alliances to help her cyber bully the female rappers or whomever is against her. But the majority of people are really looking and saying, yo, this bitch is really a jackass, an old jackass, a frustrated, hot-headed, grudge-holding ass jackass who can't understand that she clipped her own motherfucking wings, clipped her own career, okay? And while she's seeking revenge underneath being hot-headed and frustrated because her career is falling apart, baby, that's your fault. You did that. You're making yourself look like Judgment Card in reverse, looking like you can't make good decisions, making yourself look like you're mentally unstable. And we know that money ain't money. And I keep telling y'all, her earth sign cards keep coming all in reverse, okay? Here's the Virgo card, reverse, 10 of coins. That means disputed inheritance, financial disaster, bankruptcy, illegal activity. That illegal activity is probably her husband. Family problems, instability, huge losses, debts, insecurity. Y'all see how insecurity keeps showing up? Underneath the judgment in reverse is doubt, forsaking, forsaking vocation, meaning she's wasting her talent as an artist. She ain't got it no more. I don't give a fuck if she come back out, apologize to everybody else. Nicki done lost it. She can't rap no more. Telling y'all what it is. Wasted vocation, forsaking vocation, ignoring a calling, avoiding change, unhealed wounds, lack of forgiveness and delay. She is stopping her own path, okay? Every time she call herself gonna do some shit to stop one of these new rap girlies, she fuck herself up. All of this beef and dumb shit she got going on, it's all because she can't get over who she once was. She can't get over the fact that she's aging. She can't get over the fact that sometimes you gotta share that limelight, Nicki, in order to keep eating. That's why she'll never be the Beyonce of hip-hop. But I digress. Let's keep going. Alright, y'all. Where did I leave off at? Or where do we need to pick up at? Because I had to stop and start over again. But we can get right back into it. Let's talk about the things that I feel her cards, Nicki's cards, are revealing that this friend is going to reveal. I keep telling y'all that there is a friend surrounding her or around her that is not really her friend. There's a friend that is very two-faced that is around her, and this friend's whole motivation for being around Nicki is to use her. But that's what Nicki gets, okay? Now, what I feel is the friend is going to expose the dynamic between Nicki and Ken. This friend is going to show that there is some real instability in their relationship, which is why I told y'all Nicki is putting this whole show on for us because she's unhappy. She's feeling like shit in that marriage because she married a piece of shit. I don't care how much you barbs try to defend that man. That man is a piece of shit, okay? Yeah, I said it twice and back to back, all of that. That man ain't shit. Plus, I'm smoking, so, shit might get repeated, but, I said what I said. But this is why she's putting this fucking show on for us. Yeah, I'm holding, because I don't want to burn my goddamn nails. She's putting this show on for us because she's fucked up over Ken, okay? He does a lot of things that maybe brings her self-esteem down, or maybe brings her, not necessarily her ego, but it does bruise her ego, the things that he does, the things that he says, probably the way that he talks to her. In the last reading that I did on her and Ken, I told y'all he gives up the energy of he over there talking real crazy to her. They talk crazy to each other, but he's saying shit that's cutting her. You know how Aries men get, y'all. Although, yeah, Sagittarius got a slick mouth, but his mouth's slicker than hers, okay? He reckoned that motherfucker with what he's saying, okay? Got all kinds of stress, Nigga ain't got no job. What he doing? Other than living off of Nicki's money, signing her name to shit because he ain't got a motherfucking thing, but over there acting a fool with that girl. All of which, I want y'all to know, is all her karma, okay? All of those smoke and mirrors that she's been putting up for the barbs, all of that shit getting ready to drop down because that friend is getting ready to open up and tell what's going on. And y'all will have no choice but to accept, these are Nicki's true colors, and she is really, truly a fucking jackass, okay? That's why she's married to that jackass of a man. Birds of a feather marry each other, okay? She's got some real energy of brokenness and depression surrounding her marriage, okay? And this is what the cards say. The cards are revealing that the friend is going to put out there. Like, I don't know what's going to go on or what happens between this friend and Nicki, but it has really, really been weighing on that friend for a minute. Page of Wands reversed. Hasty, gullible, impatient, lack of energy, lazy, pessimistic, spoiled, loudmouth, lack of confidence, fearful. These are the things that this friend is going to start talking about. Put that energy out there, or put her business out there. Okay, Nicki has been doing so much running and jumping online, she has no idea who these people that she are now calling friends, because these ain't day ones, okay? These are new bitches that have been kissing her ass because they had ulterior motives, okay? They had ulterior motives. Some of the bitches probably want to do music or trying to break into Hollywood, or maybe just the bitches is around because they feel like Nicki can bring the niggas out. regardless, whatever this friend is or this group of friends that's around her, they're not really her damn friend. And they're going to put their bitch business out there, show that she suffers from loneliness, isolation, self-absorption. She's becoming a social misfit. She's going to end up having to exile herself, or she's going to be, exiled from hip-hop because of the shit that she's doing. Paranoia. She's always talking about somebody's doing some shit to her, right? She's going to fall into herself. Introversion, extreme withdrawal. She's going to pull what Foxy Brown them be pulling, okay? Remember I told y'all she's feeding off of the energy of the toxic women that she's around, the toxic older women. Remember I told y'all that older women can be a bad influence on you? These women are bad influences on her. Y'all can love Lauryn Hill and Foxy Brown all you want to, but they help influence this negativity with Nicki. Yeah, girl, they ain't shit. They ain't shit. Nicki being naive and wanting, being a fan herself, wanting to be so cool with motherfucking Foxy Brown and Lauryn Hill. And I know that her and Foxy Brown are cousins some kind of way because of Ken, but she's being gullible, foolish, you know, being distracted from what her purpose is, or from what her gift is, or what it is that she used to get her money, her bills paid. She one of them girls that allows stupid ass bitches to pop a battery in her back, forcing that irrationality. That's what all of that motherfucking crashing out online and shit is. That's why she calling people out, because she's acting irrational. Them negative women that she's around, they a man in it. She ain't got no real friends, okay? She ain't got no real friends. And with the Lover's card being in reverse, it speaks of separation, disharmony, suspicion, jealousy, obsession, infidelity, fear of commitment, loss of love. Her and Ken getting ready to separate, y'all. Okay? There's a separation coming. The nigga ain't working. He ain't got no goddamn money. He's not contributing to that house at all. That, and he's a fucking felon. Okay? Something regarding, I'm going to pull it up in the cards, because I'm going to stop pulling these and go back to the oracles. But it did show that something about his past was going to show up. And here is the Six of Cups. The Seven of Cups coming in. Nicki already knows that. Okay? Something is going to happen with his past that's going to come back up, and it's going to embarrass the shit out of her finally, and it's going to cause a further loss for her. That Ace of Cups is in reverse. That's sadness, pain, unrequited love, blocked or repressed emotions, infertility, breakup, pregnancy issues, bad news. Told y'all, Nicki wanted more children. But because she destiny swapped with Lil Kim, okay? Because she destiny swapped with Lil Kim, she's got misfortune, out of control, bad luck, failure, unexpected setback, delays, disruption, disorder, unwelcome change. She got a whole lot of shit that's getting ready to hit the fan. And you barbs have helped her live this shit, okay? By fucking letting her lie, okay? Letting her live this lie in front of you, when in actuality, here's this friend coming in with this Seven of Swords energy in reverse, getting ready to confess and expose some shit, okay? Let's talk about how, Nicki and Ken are absolutely twin flames. They're not soulmates, because a soulmate wouldn't let you crash out like this. A twin flame will let you fuck yourself up. Both of them are the devil, okay? But specifically, in specifics to Ken, the friend or whomever this is that's going to tell this gal's business, is stating that he's very, very forceful, okay? She completely married somebody that was beneath her, okay? And while she is trying to make us believe, or trying to make him seem like he's this good dude and this great partner, and she enjoys this marriage, she doesn't. She's unhappy in this motherfucker. Everybody else know he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, and tried to tell her that he was a wolf in sheep's clothing and that he ain't shit, but she fought with everybody about that. Y'all remember that every time somebody say something about him, she jump on this motherfucking high horse and get to talking down to people and talking crazy, and the shit just don't make sense, because she doesn't understand that they are so unequally yoked, that this man is about to change her fucking life for it has been changing her life, but his past is about to put more bullshit in her path right now and change her fucking life. Not in a good way either. Not in a good way. That's unwelcome change. Tower card. Some bullshit getting ready to erupt over there, honey, but let me go on. That friend or whomever that is exposing that he really married Nicki for some money, okay? And he does a lot of whatever the fuck he wants to do. Pushing boundaries and shit. Again, being distracted by other women. I told y'all before, they both cheating on each other, okay? Nicki fucking the help and he fucking some bitch back from his neighborhood. He got that, I'm that nigga ego. You know, that ego of that nigga that never grows up, that remains in the street, still got that street mentality. This is him. Nicki is really getting herself played because hot and cold emotions, detached, control issues, mind games. This is all the shit that he's doing. Like I said, all of that beefing and shit, that's Ken putting that battery in her back. That's him. He's the bad influence. And I'm not saying that she's not grown and she cannot make her own decisions, but baby, a weak woman will let her motherfucking husband influence the shit out of her, okay? And it'll be a terrible influence, okay? Ken's a bad influence on her. She couldn't find nobody else and nobody else was available, so she had to reach back into the neighborhood and get the worst nigga she could. He backstabbed her, okay? And that backstabbing not only comes with him excuse me, being outed for really marrying this woman for her money, but he's literally fucking in her circle. Somebody that's sitting right at the table with Nicki, somebody that she considers her family, is fucking on her husband, okay? He ain't the only one. Nicki definitely got her a little bit of shit going on over here, but there's definitely creeping and cheating going on in their relationship on both sides, okay? Both of them got a little bit of shit going on. Whoever it is that's leaving and going and getting the room, this is probably Nicki. So Ken probably knows that Nicki is getting the room, but what Nicki needs to watch out for is them hidden red lipstick stains that's on Ken's clothes, because one of his bitches is trying to let her know, I'm fucking your husband. Okay, you know that same shit that Nicki used to brag about, taking bitches men and shit. She's still really deeply buried up in this shit when it comes to this 48-year-old man that this 48-year-old boy that she is married to, okay? So, baby, look for them red lipstick stains on his clothing, because he's definitely got him a hidden whore. One of these motherfuckers that he done convinced to stay private, no strings attached, you know. Ain't got nothing going on. Again, this might be a bitch that's sitting right at your table that you calling friend, Miss Girl. Okay, while you trying to beef with all of the rap girls because you done caught Ken liking their photos or looking at their photos. He can't fuck on damn one of them, but he can fuck on whoever this bitch is that you got these family ties with. This friend that's sitting so close to you, honey. They hearing her and your husband is dating. But it's a Nicki knockoff though, y'all. It's always one of these hoes that has that Nicki aesthetic, you know, BBL treatment, all of that shit. A builder bitch, okay? He's got him a builder bitch. A Nicki copycat, okay? See, she was talking about these bitches as her sons, and one of her sons is sitting here fucking on her husband, okay? And if Nicki even does bring it up to him, he ain't gonna blow up. He blows up and stalls her out a lot, you know, ices her out. Does things that gets under her skin because he knows that she can't stand to be ignored. He knows that she needs to have this image of the three of coins showing up, of mommy, daddy, son, getting along, happy family, but that ain't what's going on. There are three of coins in reverse. Not learning from mistakes, unwilling to learn, lack of growth, poor work ethic. Look at Kenneth showing up in this motherfucking reverse card. Lack of commitment, lack of teamwork, and apathy. They are cheating on each other, y'all, okay? Neither one of them are honoring these marriage vows. That shit is nuts. And of course, if her little team sees this video, she's going to try to post videos of her and Ken and the baby all together. But please believe, it's foolishness going on over there, okay? A lot of immaturity, a lot of overly emotional actions, a lot of anxiousness, a lot of I don't give a damn feelings, you know, uncaring, gullible, unkind, cold, violent, cheater, do y'all see cheater keeps coming up in these folks' cards? Both of them are cheating, okay? So don't be sitting over there feeling sorry about Nicki and bring your ignorant ass trying to defend her because, oh, I'm a defend their marriage, and both of them is basically fucking around. This is the marriage card, Two of Cups. That's in reverse. Disharmony, imbalance, arguments, disconnection, breakups, rejection, separation, abuse, dominance, and bullying. That is all Ken, and I'm telling y'all, I bet y'all, she getting ass whooped, okay? She getting ass whooped. I popped my nail off. Allegedly. Let me say allegedly. I don't know that she getting whooped on, but I know she's over there hurting that 9 of Wands. There's a lot of shit being said that's crazy. He talking real crazy to her ass, okay? And not only that, he ain't bringing no money in. That's where the money matters come in. That's why that money hurting. But let me pull this one to the side because it's telling all the rest of the cards. But again, don't feel sorry for Nicki because it's probably going on both sides. She cheating on him, he cheating on her, but she getting ready to have him investigated, okay? Again, if her little team see this video, something gonna sting in this motherfucker. Or she gonna start paying attention to something, or she might already got it going on. Because she done caught him, okay? She done probably hired her a PI. Or she's gonna hire her a PI. And she gonna get to the bottom of which one of these bitches that's sitting at her goddamn table is screwing on her husband. It's gonna cause them to bump heads, honey. Gonna cause them to bump heads if they already ain't, because there is rumors of them living in different houses already. But that space is already there. And soon we will be hearing about the start or the beginning of their divorce coming up. See, she laughed at Cardi B. She laughed at Erica Mena. Now this is getting ready to be her reality. Okay? Remember I told y'all she's under pressure. She's under pressure for a whole lot of reasons. Life falling apart. Music ain't musicking. She ain't got no friends for real. Like, people ain't fucking with her. Things are at a complete standstill for her. But told y'all these were those karmic lessons for her, okay? Because she definitely destiny swapped with Lil Kim. Okay, y'all ain't gotta agree with me. You can argue with your mammy. I don't give a fuck, but that's exactly what she did. Now, the same way that people were rejecting Lil Kim, it's happening to her. But it's not only staying in her music career, it's happening in her romantic life. People don't fuck with her, okay? Knight of Cups in reverse. Unrequited love, heartbreaker, manipulator, one night stand, cheating, deception, bad news, deception, moody. Look out for her to be talking some more bullshit, okay? Okay, she gonna be talking about how somebody is blocking something for her again, but just know that it's because Ken is really cheating and she done found out he's cheating and she's feeling outside of herself. Look at her showing up in her own energy in the Temperance card in reverse. Let's go on and move on because we don't want to keep this going too long because we already got a long ass reading going on. Remember I told y'all that money wasn't going to be moneying. Or it ain't now. Okay, she ain't got a motherfucking thing going on. That's why she attacked SZA, because SZA and Kendrick are out doing their thing. Shout out to SZA and Kendrick. Because they packing stadiums, they breaking records, all of that. Meanwhile, Nicki over there breaking dishes because she's upset because she ain't got shit going on. Again, bad news on money matters. She's out here fucking with people, okay? She out here. Let me read all of it. Let me give me some shit to drink real quick. Hold on. She's out here starting all this beef and doing all this random nonsense versus going to do some shit to get some money, okay? She can call everybody broke that she want to, but Azealia Banks has been telling us literally since 2014 that Nicki is broke, and that is allegedly, according to her cards and her energy in the cards, not a goddamn lie. Bad news on money matters. Lack of goals, lack of common sense. See what I'm telling y'all? She doing stupid shit. Irresponsible, lazy, rebellious, immature, and disloyal. Baby, she got all kind of bullshit going on. There is no loyalty sitting around her, okay? But let's talk about this legal shit that she got going on. She getting ready to cross paths with somebody that she was beefing with, okay? And she gonna need her security, or she gonna need 911, because I think this might be a little dust up that's gonna happen, okay? Don't know if it's Cardi B, don't know if that's SZA. Don't know who that is, but here's a situation that's gonna occur, and Nicki's gonna try to blow it out of proportion, okay? This is also her getting sued by some people, okay? All of that shit she's running around talking and fucking with that dude in the NFL. I forgot his name. That lady, that Mr. Petit motherfucking SA. That shit's coming back too, and Nicki is looking like a partner in crime with it. Not that she was there, but that cover-up shit that she was trying to pay that lady, this is probably getting ready to come out, okay? And I know you're kissing these ass-kissing ass fans of hers. These ass-kissing barbs are going to be like, oh no, these are lies. None of these are going to go on. I didn't say it was going to happen today, stupid bitch. I didn't say we were going to find out today, did I? Give it till a little bit after Christmas to watch the dust kick up. All of the lies and shit that she's been trying to cover up is going to come out, okay? And something about, I guess, the people that take care of her house, her housekeepers is really going to be the ones that's going to be talking too, because here comes some more legal issues surrounding money. I told y'all she's not paying her people right. She's doing a lot of fake flexing and got bullshit going on for real, honey. I told Azalea didn't lie when she told y'all this gal ain't got no money. She's a complete fraud. She said she don't want no frauds. Then, baby, why you here? Y'all will hear this next. Nicki will be filing for bankruptcy. And this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only before you get your pussy hairs ruffled, okay? Just know that these are just cards and for entertainment. And if this happens, so mote it be. Anyway, this is still speaking on her legal shit, okay? Yes, she gonna have to get out there and go shake a little fat ass and go get some money. But while she's out on the road, her bad habits allegedly are going to show up, okay? And while she's traveling, let's hope that this is not a fatal accident, y'all, but this is an accident and they are going to find this shit on the goddamn bus, okay? Or in the car or around her. Now, she's not going to go to jail, but somebody in her team is going to go to jail again. Like when she was over in Amsterdam or some damn where and one of her team got locked up. This is going to happen again. But because she ain't going to take care of business, that person going to start talking too, okay? And remember I told y'all that, somebody was going to start talking about what's going on in her house or whatever. She's going to try to threaten them to keep them from exposing this shit. But it's going to open up stories about what's happening over there. Now, I don't believe that Nicki herself is doing anything to her son, but I think that fighting and shit that goes on in front of them, I think this is what is being alleged in the threatening card. Okay, they doing a whole lot of fighting and shit in front of this baby, and he's seeing a lot of this shit go on, and whomever the housekeeper or the nanny or whatever it is going to call CPS on her. Not that the baby's going to be taken away, but look out for hearing about CPS being called. And because her and Kenneth are going to get into it really badly, okay, even though she's going to try to keep their relationship shit private, but it's not going to be, okay? Everything is going to be on blast. See, she was trying to put other people on blast and trying to expose other folks, and it's gonna be her bullshit that's put out here, okay? We're gonna probably hear about her and Papa Bear moving somewhere back with her mama. Not like she's broke, like she gotta go stay with her mama, but it's a thing of, I want to be around my mama because I need to feel loved, I need to feel safe, shit like that. Look for that to come out surrounding her, okay? And finally, and give it about 2 years, we're going to be looking at her facing some regret. Okay, she's going to be trying to drown her regret in drinking and shit because she know this whole time she's been in the wrong, and she's going to realize that she's the one that truly fucked her own career around. She's the one that caused herself to fall on this sword over and over again. She broke her own heart. Okay, she could have had her people surrounding her that could have picked her up again after yet another breakup, because y'all know she was fucked up after Safari. Her and Safari broke up, but it ain't gonna be the same thing this time because she's made too many fucking enemies. People ain't trying to fuck with her. They doubt that she can even change now, you know? But she gonna know she fucked up, and she gonna do her usual antics and go to social media and try to clean it up and clear the air. Y'all know y'all gonna give her little platform on Queen Radio, and those that again disagree, her little barbs are gonna be cyberbullying people. But Nicki is gonna try to play victim, and I made a mistake and I was influenced by the people around me, and she'll probably admit to drug use allegedly then and all of that shit. And she gonna try to reconcile with a whole lot of people, okay? Whole lot of folks, baby. Beyonce's name is top of that list. But like I told y'all, people have, you know, reached their breaking point with her. Even her trying to apologize to, like, the record execs that she's been slamming, they ain't fucking with it, okay? I think they've reached a breaking point with these artists that are crashing out and not producing the body of work that they need to recoup these damages that they are doing. You know, not that Nicki's crashing out and tearing shit up, but what I'm saying is she's destroying her career and destroying her fucking legacy. And these people have reached their breaking point. They already having these little secret meetings about what they gonna do to her, because they feel like she's done. They feel like she's done, okay? I feel like Nicki is very toxic, and she's chasing a level or a height in her career that she once had that she won't be able to get again, because again, she has destroyed her fucking career with her cloudy judgment, okay? And she's done a lot of running from the truth, coping with the shit, allegedly with toxic shit, okay? And she's going to try to bring up memories and shit about how we used to this and that and whatever. And she's trying to make people come back down this path of when people once loved her pre-pink chicken wing, okay? Y'all remember that fucking pink chicken wing necklace? When people loved her before then, okay? And some people are going to give her a second chance, but a lot of folks is done. They like, nah, once you show me your ass once, that's it. And a lot of folks feel like this is a game. She's trying to use, or she's going to try to use me to try to restart her career, but I can never forget the shit that she did, okay? Somebody that Nicki was really calling friend and she backstabbed, and this is probably Meg, that she really stepped on her toes. Nicki gonna try to go back and be friends with her, but she ain't trying to fuck with her because you probably lying. She like, and most of them are gonna be like, I remember what you did back then. I remember how you felt back then. So nah, we not gonna repeat this pattern. A lot of them is cool on her, okay? A lot of folks ain't gonna even want to be working with Nicki. Okay, a lot of folks is like, a Nicki feature ain't even newsworthy now. So a lot of people are gonna stop fucking with her and go silent on her. And you barbs, I know y'all, oh, that's not cool. Y'all da-da-da-da-da. You supposed to love people when they up and down. Y'all not real fans. No, y'all are not real fans, okay? Y'all are not real fans. If y'all were real fans, you would see that she's being manipulative. You would see that she does not want to listen to anybody, or that she has this whole rejective spirit when it comes to working with people, or call her out on her fucking jealousy when it comes to other females, when she's body shaming and trying to shit on other women. Y'all don't do that. But now that people have gotten to the point, or we'll get to the point that we cool on Nicki, I'm gonna move on from her. I ain't finna listen to her music. She ain't got nothing to bring to the table in hip-hop no more. Nothing other than drama and foolishness and making older women look stupid. Now that people are getting to this point, y'all want people to overlook her arrogance and her hyperactive activities and ignorance. Y'all will criticize people for that, but y'all didn't say nothing then, okay? Y'all didn't say nothing to correct y'all leader or steer her ass back to the right path so that people might want to fuck with her. But I'm sorry, people is done. People are at the point where we're tired of giving energy up to people who are going to call us fat, call us ugly, call us out on our facial imperfections, shit like that. Motherfuckers tired of that mean girl shit. And there is no solution that can be reached with Nicki, okay? So just look out for her and her sadness, for her sadness and loneliness to take over. You barbs will y'all will coddle her though. But look out for her to get humbled real bad, simply because of the shit she's been doing. And then y'all can look out for her to go independent, okay? She ain't got a choice but to go independent, because ain't nobody trying to bind themselves to her legally, and legally she really can't do it, okay? She ain't the force that she used to be, y'all. She's a strength card in reverse. Weakness, overbearing force, cowardice, fear, shyness, lack of discipline, lack of control, impatience. It's a wrap for her, okay? It's a wrap. Final card is that lack of structure, irrationality, lack of integrity, dictator, oppressive, inhumane, aggressive, violent, dishonest, powerless. Like, look, seven of coins, last one. Earth sign, because I told y'all something ain't balancing right with her with earth signs, or her foundation is shaky anyway. People are done pouring energy into her. Seven of coins in reverse. Motherfuckers, like I said, ain't even finna work with her. Bad business, disappointments, bad financial management, laziness, procrastination. Everything is just fucked up surrounding her, okay? And she did it to herself. If she does go independent, I want to see what's gonna happen for her, okay? Which she's going to go independent, because Young Money ain't gonna even work with her no more. That's gonna be it. The downfall of Nicki Minaj.